Hey guys, and welcome to another video, and thank you everyone for helping me reach 10,000 subscribers. To celebrate this occasion, I'm going to say some of my unpopular Nintendo opinions.
Hey, that was my video idea. Well, I guess I'll let you do it if you say something good about Dry Bones.
Okay, Dry Bones for Smash.
Good, that's all I have to say. Good luck with the comment section.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and go into my unpopular Nintendo opinions. Also, I will be joined by some other YouTubers who will judge or maybe agree with some of my opinions. First of all, I don't really agree with how Nintendo treats online games. I don't think it's fair that players are punished whenever someone leaves a game. I know that it kind of makes sense for people who rage quit, but what about the people who actually have to quit their game or lose internet connection? Nintendo's peer-to-peer system should also be replaced with dedicated servers, because relying on people's internet connections will result in lag. Also, keep in mind we're paying for this too.
Now, I agree with the Nintendo opinion about the online games. I feel like Nintendo is very, very far from the competition of Xbox and PS4. I only really got a Switch because I wanted to play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, I feel like their games such as Splatoon 2 or Super Smash, they really need to get a lot better at a peer-to-peer system, right, and people being able to join a server. That would be a great idea. And it's very laggy a lot of the time, and I feel like it would be a really good idea. I agree with this 100%.
To be honest, I kinda hate Raymond from Animal Crossing New Horizons. He's very overrated, and he's everywhere on Twitter. People are even going as far as to sell him on eBay for over $20, and people are actually buying him. I don't understand why people like him so much. His design is just okay in my opinion.
You said you're confused why everyone loves Raymond from Animal Crossing so much, and I was confused myself. I mean, there are much better villagers out there in my opinion. But then I remembered something I had heard in a Calvin and Hobbes strip. Calvin tells Hobbes, "Oh, you know how people are. They only recognize greatness when some authority confirms it." The authority in this example is the majority of the Animal Crossing community. You said you saw him all over Twitter and on eBay. Well, let's say someone who was new to the Animal Crossing community saw this as well. They would assume that Raymond is the best villager based on everyone else's views. I don't know how Raymond became such a big deal in the first place, though, but my only guess is that, similar to memes, no one knows how they start. They just blow up when you least expect it. And you said he doesn't have good design, but frankly, that doesn't matter. Remember that artist who taped a banana to a wall? It sold for $120,000. Similar to Raymond, no matter what kind of design he has, it won't change his value.
In my opinion, Super Mario Sunshine is better than Super Mario 64. Though 64 may have better controls, Sunshine definitely improved wall jumps and even the camera to some degree. I also think the boss fights and story are a lot better than Mario 64's. Not that there's any story involved in Mario games. I also think Sunshine is underrated since it's usually overshadowed by Mario 64 and Galaxy. On the other hand, Super Mario Galaxy is overrated. Don't get me wrong, it's easily one of my favorite Mario games, but I feel like Odyssey is better. I honestly prefer the open aspect of Super Mario Odyssey because it allows the player to explore more. If Galaxy had an open sandbox style, along with the gravity mechanics, it would be one of my favorite Mario games. New Super Mario Bros. DS is my favorite 2D Mario game, along with Super Mario World. I feel like this game is the most original and the most unique out of all the new Super Mario Bros. Games. New Soup DS has amazing level design and mixes the interesting 3D mechanics from 64 and Sunshine with the classic 2D platforming of Super Mario World. The boss fights also have a lot of variety, and are not just the 7 Kooplings. For example, in World 2, you fight a Mummy Pokey, and in World 5, you fight Petey Piranha in a similar way to the second boss fight in Bianco Hills and Sunshine. This game also includes my favorite Mario power-up, the blue shell. I'm really not that interested in Fire Emblem. I don't really see what's so interesting about the game. Every character in the game, at least represented in Smash, seems like a blue-haired, sword-wielding Marth clone. I haven't played any of the games, but maybe I'll like to try it out sometime. I just think there's way too many Fire Emblem characters in Smash. Even Sakurai agrees.
Now, I definitely think for Fire Emblem, you have to play the game first before really just saying, oh yeah, it's so... The players are all the same. The characters are all the same. They're just Marth clones. And sure, actually, yeah, in Smash, they're pretty much all the same. They literally look like Marth while they're doing their moves with swords, especially. But you really need to play the game first. I'd say Fire Emblem, it's a good game. It gets kind of boring after a while. The dialogue, there's so much dialogue. But the characters are all very different. They're all, you can choose their own weapons that they use, depending on how you think their personality would go with them. There's just so much in the game, and I really recommend it. I think it's a really good game. I played for about 60 to 70 hours, and I got kind of bored of it. But I'm kind of like that. Like, I just play a game, and then I kind of get bored of it. But I definitely... think that you just need to try it out before thinking, alright, all the players are the same.
I actually like the concept of spirits in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think they're a good way of representing more characters that wouldn't be able to be implemented as trophies. And it also works as a good mechanic in battles too. The Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons are actually really good controllers aside from the drifting issues. I really like the feeling of holding two separate controllers apart, and it really gives you more freedom to move around. The motion controls and rumble are well optimized, and they actually work in most games. Even though my hands are big, the controllers still fit well into them. Though sideways Joy-Cons, in my opinion, is a horrible way to play most games, and does not feel right, especially in Smash.
I totally agree with the Joy-Con opinion. I think that the controllers are great. I really like when I play games and I can give one of my buddies one of the controllers and we can just play around and have a good time playing Smash or something like that. For sure, the drifting issues are definitely super annoying. I remember I would try to go on my Switch and it would take like 5 seconds for the thing to just, connect to my Switch when it's already been on the dock. But it's kind of annoying, but I feel like it's a really good controller. Of course, for Smash, it can get really annoying. But I agree, the Joy-Con controllers are pretty good and good quality for sure.
The last one is probably the most controversial one out of all of these opinions, and that is, I actually think Pokemon Sword and Shield are good games. Not great, but still good. I actually enjoyed my playthrough of the game and didn't really encounter any problems. Most of the flaws in the game don't necessarily affect the gameplay, and most problems just affect aesthetics, excluding the missing Pokemon. I thought that the concept of the wild area in the game is really cool and has a lot of potential in the future. The gyms in the game are actually really good also, and the Dynamax feature is somewhat interesting as a mechanic. I still think the game was rushed, and it still has a lot of problems, but I don't hate it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'd like to give a thanks to Schwiffle, Metal, and Odyssey Central for helping me with this video in certain parts. Definitely check out their channels, I have it linked in the description, and thank you guys for helping me hit 10,000 subscribers, and it just keeps growing. And I'm really working hard with these videos and making sure you have some good content, keeping you up with Nintendo news or gameplay or any stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Goodbye!